Right, hello everybody. This is the last of Tony's top tweets, and this one is the most important one. It's winning and keeping customers and getting paid for it is everything. And I'm going to show you what I call the continual activity cycle, and some other people call the 3 buckets theory. In fact, it's me that calls it the 3 buckets theory as well. And as you can see, we've been running our business for about 30 years, and the last 12 years we've been in Scarborough. And what we find is really good for team building is to come to the beach once a week. So I've come here with Gertie Good Habit and Bertie Bad Habit, and as you remember, well, the reason I do that is because none of my co-directors will come to the team building beach things with me, so I have to bring these. And if you remember, these are not hares or rabbits, they're habits. So Gertie Good Habit, Bertie Bad Habit, and we've been digging. It's getting a bit hot, so let me just get rid of a few clothes. So basically, this is the 3 bucket theory, continual activity cycle. This is how you continue to get customers in your business all the time. And so think of my bucket here as very good at building sandcastles. Have you seen that big trench I've just built? Anyway, that's good. So that is a bucket full of sand. Now think of that, all of that sand, I'll put a bit more on it, all of that sand is customers that you haven't yet contacted, but are the kind of people you think will buy from you. Now you might use social media to get in touch with them through Facebook, through LinkedIn, through Twitter. You might do a leaflet shop, you might do all sorts of things to just start getting in touch with this theme. Now, a little bucket will come out of that, and those are the people that we call in your working bucket. These are the ones that you can actually get to the point of contacting to hopefully start buying from you. And then a very, very small bucket of these will actually buy from you. Now, what I like to see for every potential customer group is in any business that you actually can build from the people that you've got to contact, to the people you're working with, to the new people that are buying from you every single month. I can see that continual activity cycle. Let's see how it's done. The most successful thing for our business many years ago was we actually used to run seminars. And so here's 1,000 people that we thought might be interested in our seminars, that we sent leaflets to and emails, of which we got something like 10 people to the seminar, the free seminar, of which we then followed up with, and we maybe get 2 or 3 people actually buying our services as a result of that seminar. If you take the cafe we were at earlier, Chambers Cafe, there's all the people walking past the cafe, and you need to do something to actually, like a sign that changes every day with a funny message on it and the special cake he's got, or something that actually gets the people looking at the cafe. Once they've looked at the cafe, they need to then have an attractive outside, inside, and the menu, and you've got to find a way of getting them from looking at the menu to coming inside. So every business has got a continual activity cycle, and a lot of that now, of this bit, making contact with customers that you're not yet working with, is done by social media, your attendance at networking events, and making new contacts, which then you've again got to move around this cycle. And I was working with Play-Doh earlier, and I can now show you it in this way. So all those green ones are prospects, they're people that you've identified, and you've got to get to them every month with something that might interest them. So it's a carefully targeted group of people that you can get to. And then so many of them will turn into yellow ones. That's the ones you're working with. You've made contact with them. You've either maybe got them to take a free download from you. You might have actually had a chat on the telephone with them. You might have had a Skype conference call, a Google Hangout, whatever, but you're now in touch with them, and then you've got to find a way of moving them to buying from you. This bit here is about how you close the sale to actually make sure that you have got something that really meets the needs. When I say closing the sale, I hate all that sales stuff. It's about, because you're in contact with these people in your working platform, asking them questions so that you can get your offer absolutely right for what they need and want. So that's how that's done. Now the tricky bit is, which saves you an awful lot of work, is that if you look after your customers absolutely brilliantly, so these pink ones are really satisfied, happy, delighted customers, what you'll find they do is that they'll recommend their friends and colleagues and business associates to your services, and then you miss out one of the buckets. You miss out that prospect because this group are nearly ready to buy from you, and it's your ability to then talk to them and actually make sure they do. So the continual activity cycle is, to me, the most important thing in business, and that should be happening all of the time. Thank you very much indeed.